saw this DB4 for sale, and the guy that owned it he just wanted to get a car for his daughter, and this wasn't it. So I told him I had this Mustang, so we agreed to trade Mustang and $4,000 for this Aston, and then we would meet a following weekend in Ashland and trade cars and money, which is what we did. I'd seen them in red, and I thought that was a good color for it, and with a black interior. I actually scrape off that yellow paint. In the driveway, I gave it about 6 or 8 coats of lacquer, and I really got into the motor. Phil Riley's in California that had some ideas on what to do, so they gave me some specs on having the camshafts reprofiled, and the car was fast enough, so I had a good time because I was around 3rd and 4th. But I decided that maybe I'd want to restore it and put it back to road use, and just have it all done instead of having a body that had a bunch of door dings and things in it and that kind of stuff, some scrapes and a lot of road blast on the front of it and from being on the racetrack. And I'd had a few Jaguars in between this, some Mark IIs, and I used to drive those all the time. Kind of toured the British car thing for a bit, and if you had a DB4 drive by with the right exhaust on it, they have their own noise. And then you have a Jaguar go by, it sounds entirely different. Jaguar is more of a rattle than a drone. They run pretty cool if they're timed exactly. The timing is everything, including chain tension and all the things. Well, Jaguar's the same, but on an Aston, boy, you've really got to pay attention when you build those motors. But now there's technology out there that's been developed by these racing teams in England that really got those cars dialed in. And they change out the gearboxes, of course, get rid of the David Brown gearbox and put a G-Trag or something in there and changes the whole car. There was a plate on the firewall or on the side panel that tells you what the serial number is, and of course you look at that. But you don't know about transmissions and all those things. I mean, you really don't until you get them apart. And even the gearbox on that car has got a number on it. It tells you what the ratios are and everything. It's all on the side of the gearbox, stamped on it. And I learned how to get the spokes so there's a little bit of a ring to them, so there isn't, when you hit it with a little wrench on the spoke, it doesn't go thud. Instead of has a little ring to it, because you need some tension. Because the principle of wire wheels is they hang from the spokes. They don't sit on them. So when you sit on spokes with a hub, that means it's too loose and you will break spokes. It's an iconic look. I mean, they still have that same grille. I think that the Aston Martin is, everybody that knows anything about cars wouldn't have to look at the script on the name of it. They know what it is. You can tell by looking at it. It really is fun to drive.